Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows is here, and it's the sequel that everybody asked for, right? Because the first movie was so great, everybody wanted the sequel. Actually, no, not even me. So in Out of the Shadows, we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who are not really accepted by humans until they have this purple mutagen to turn them into humans instead of mutated turtles. Also, Vernon Fenwick from the last movie taking all the credit from defeating the Shredder. Of course, if you know the last film, the turtle actually, no, April defeated the Shredder, not Vernon Fenwick. So I don't know why Vernon Fenwick is getting all that credit for this being the Shredder. It was actually April. But anyways, we also have the Shredder. Got two new henchmen, Bebop and Rocksteady, who also, if you know the 80s cartoon, they turn to a warhog. And the Rhinoceros, we also have this brain thing named Krang. We also have Talipari as Baxter Stockman, who was very dorky in this film. If you see the film, you know what I'm talking about. Now, how was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows? Actually, I had to think very hard about this film, because if you see my background, and if you see my t-shirt, yeah, my background too, you can definitely tell that I am a huge fan of this franchise. I'm very passionate about, about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love these characters to death. But after watching this film, all I gotta say is that this movie is an improvement over the last film. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themselves actually feel like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. They wasn't unlikable or annoying like they were in the 2014 reboot. They actually feel like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in this film. The camaraderie was great, even though they have a hard time working with each other as a team. Also, Bebop and Rocksteady, great fan service. I love them in this film. I loved them in the animated series in the 80s. And I also did like Casey Jones in this film. He was pretty good. I like Stephen Amell's Casey Jones, but he wasn't no Elias Coates. Elias Coates is still the best Casey Jones. Also, Krang in this film, despite all that good fan service stuff I said about this film, is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadow a good movie? No, it's not. This is not even like a movie. It's not even a good movie. It's kind of like the first two Scooby-Doo movies. Those are very terrible movies, but at the same time, it's not god awful. It's not the worst thing ever, even though I ranted about the first film. This movie had a lot of good stuff, but those stuff were fan service. The negatives that I have, as far as the acting, Megan Fox, even though you see less of her in this film, she is still bad as April O'Neil. I'm sorry, she still doesn't work for me as April O'Neil. Another thing that was bad was some of the CGI was kind of hokey in some scenes. The CGI was kind of hokey. Vernon, who was getting credit for destroying the Shredder, they call him the Falcon. Which I'm like, okay. I know, and another thing, this movie really reminds me a lot of the first Fantastic Four movie. The first Fantastic Four film was not a good movie, but it had a lot of fan service in that film. Also, we have fan service in this film. And it kind of feels like a live-action Saturday morning cartoon, which the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the 80s was a Saturday morning cartoon in the 80s and 90s. Also, Shredder is wasted again. Like you see a lot of him in the last film, which I hated that version of the Shredder. You finally get a human Shredder in this film, but watch the film and you see why I'm pissed off about that thing. But at the same time, I should already know, coming into this movie, even though I need to have an open mind, that it's not going to be all that good, even though, just like how I hated the first film, the last film. And this film is very mediocre, even though it is better than the last film. I do gotta say that. I think over the last, I'm not counting the CGI one, because that's the only one that is animated, 25 years? we actually get a live-action Ninja Turtles movie where the Ninja Turtles feel like the Ninja Turtles, because Turtles 3, they actually felt like cartoon characters. In the CGI film, they felt like the Turtles in that film. I'm not counting that since that was animated. But, and also in the last film, they didn't feel like the Ninja Turtles at all. They just felt like obnoxious, annoying characters. Michael Bay characters. And in this film, they feel like the Ninja Turtles. So, thank you, but your movie is not good, Dave Green. Even though you're better than Jonathan like Bestman, this movie's not all that good. So in conclusion, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows is not a good movie. If you're a Turtles fan like me, you'll definitely have a kick out of this film. You catch all the cool references in this film, especially for the end credits song. If you hear the end credits song, you would definitely be screaming cowabunga, and the Turtles feel like the Turtles in this film. But there's a lot of things I don't like, of course. Megan Fox, April O'Neil, all she does in this movie is to look good. I'm gonna give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows a C. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with my review of my retrospective on the X-Men animated series, so stay tuned for that video. Also, after that video, I will do a review on Turtles Forever. So stay tuned for this review. What do you think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the comment section down below? And if you're new to my channel, and if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.